and that's where he's grown.
Well, I think a lot of that has to do with just the fact that, he's 4 years in the league now. He's learned a lot about the game and how to pace himself. He's always under control, and that's a big start of anything. He's playing this game under control.
Well, I know it was a bit strange last Friday when Indiana and stumbling in the backcourt was KCP, but now into the front court, Dennis Schroeder. He had a nice all-around line, including 4 steals in that come-from-behind win against the Pacers. Lakers were down by as many as 12 in the fourth quarter and came back to win. Schroeder trying to get it to LeBron. There's a turnover. Stealing away is Curry all the way. He's a great finisher at the rim, and he scores.
Great job. He wanted to pass, but Schroeder didn't commit, and he just takes it the distance.
Curry did not shoot it particularly well at Staples Center. He never shoots well at Staples Center. He didn't shoot well the other night against the Clippers when they got blown out. But here, and most everywhere else, it's a different story. And knocking down the three is Markieff.
Well, Markieff seems like he knocks down his first couple of threes, but then he goes to a drought where he doesn't get shot attempts.
Kevon Looney. Once, twice on the fake, and he was a little bit too strong with it. And here's LeBron James. He's still top 10 in assists this year. He's sitting at number 9. Jones had the first basket of the game. The former Warrior was with them for a couple of championships. LeBron going into a dance, tried to get it to Jones. 16 by the Warriors, now in his 5th year, and he's with his 4th team. Long distance for Steph Curry.
Wow, that's one of the rare times you can allow him to catch the ball off of a screen and actually hesitate for a moment. He likes to catch and fire. When you let him hesitate like that, he's going to knock down all of those.
He's 2 assists from becoming the all-time leader in assists in this franchise's history. He would pass Guy Rodgers. And now it's Steph again. What a start for him. That reverse layup, no. Rebound taken, put up, and they got a free.
He wasn't playing a whole lot for the Lakers, but his value off the bench or on the bench, especially for the younger players, was really important.
The spirit of duds, and they're going to want him back on that bench when he can be there. Going to be taken now by KCP. The turnover for Golden State. Now, the Warriors are not a bad defensive team. What they aren't good at is rebounding. Gobert had 28 of them yesterday against them in a number 2 defense, which is Utah. What a shock. I mean, they're the only team besides the Nets to beat the Lakers, the Clippers, and the Jazz this year. It was a quality win. 3 to shoot for LeBron. Little fallback. Weak side rebound taken by Kelly Oubre.
That was a good defensive possession for the Warriors. They did a good job of pressuring the ball as
Dallas, who is 8th. Remember, 10 will get in with the play-in this year. Lakers are currently 3rd in the West. 3 back of the Jazz. Markieff's got another one. He's made 2 threes. He's got 6 of the Laker 8.
Now again, 2 shots right away, or that's his 3rd shot. Actually, he's made 2 of his first 3.
Oubre gonna more threes per game than the Lakers do.
That stands to reason with a guy named Steph Curry on their team.
And LeBron goes down. Quick ones before 4 minutes have expired. Steph just throws it up over his head. Curry throws it in.
But did you see how he turned his body in midair to keep the defender from getting to the shot? And then, he's got so many different ways to score. He just throws it up blindfolded almost and scores.
And Stu, you talked about it. He's known for his 3-point shooting, but he's a genius finishing around the rim.
It's his ball handling skills that really make that possible. Let it drop.
Lakers with control of it. LeBron had 18 the other night. He blazes 30 in that one. Of course, they blew the first game on MLK night.
Knocks down his first attempt from the free throw line, shoots the second, and he's now 2 for 2.
LeBron had his 16th double-double of the season on Friday. His high game this year is 46. Draymond Green has really been dishing it beautifully. In fact, he's averaged, 8.5 assists per game over his last 16.
Well, he's had double-figure assists in like 10 of the last 12 or something. He's been, that's why I say they run their offense through him.
11 of the last 16. Now remember, he's a power forward. Schroeder, that's going to be a turnover, and Looney controls it. Wiseman coming off the bench. In fact, they've changed a lot of their rotation. We're going to see some new faces for Golden State a little bit later on. Speaking of the bench, Laker bench was phenomenal the other night, especially Kuzma and Montrez. Underneath the rebound's going to be taken by Markieff. As we near the halfway mark of the quarter, LeBron skips into the front court. We'll get it right back from Morris. 11-10, Golden State. On top early. LeBron going to go to the rim all the way. Lays it up and in.
Boy, again, they switched and put Looney on LeBron, and he made him play in a big way.
Boy, and they came back quickly.
Frank Vogel is often saying is that they can't practice in the morning because they have to wait for the negative test to come back for COVID-19. But in this case, one more occasion like this in which they have 2 days off. The schedule is condensed, and it's going to be game after game after game. And then, by the way, you get to May, they have 4 back-to-back. So tonight, they should be pretty crisp, pretty fresh right now. We'll see if they can take advantage of it.
Yeah, they have 7 back-to-backs in the second half. They have 3 in the next 12 days. We have 5 games this week. So if you love Laker basketball, I know you do, you're going to enjoy this week, and you're going to enjoy this rest of the 2 months, the sprint to the finish.
A lot of basketball.
Oh, yeah, 8 games in the next 12 days, including a couple of back-to-backs. Minnesota tomorrow at Staples Center. THT's in the game, guarding.
He's getting much better at consistently being under control.
You know he likes to be aggressive and get to the basket, trying to. A little step back, fall away is nothing but net. Little mid 54 in the win over the Pacers. That's mainly Kuzma and Harrell. Montrez had a big game, Stu. 17 points, 6 rebounds, 3 blocks. Schroeder, open, set, fire, and it's in and out. Heartbreak. Taken by Draymond Green. Steph Curry, he attacks all the way. Look at that body control.
Well, again, body control, put the ball in his offhand to keep it away from the bigger defender.
Schroeder down the middle he goes. The scoop, the score. Ultra quick as he goes around the rookie Wiseman. The times
Fast.
and really bring it down to the other end.
Schroeder didn't stop them from taking down the net.
Yeah, I hear you. Curry lob it up for Wiseman. Read nicely by and then it'll cost the Lakers if there is one. Wiseman all the way strong to the basket.
Yeah, you better get to him before he gets on the trampoline, because Mr. Wiseman can pop off the floor.
Yeah, they've been bringing him along slowly, Stu, and he went to camp slowly, obviously because of COVID and the risk, but he is really...
No repercussions for what they do, then they continue to do it.
You know, that said, he was really happy with how he responded to it.
And the Lakers' little careless here. Get a
last game, 24 points, 13 rebounds. The shake and bake for Wiggins. There's the former Laker pays